the door, por favor. There's an attitude that I can't ignore. Hey, what's the word? Welcome to another episode of Sunday Sidecar, the series where we get bogged in the quagmire of last week's Tuesday Ukeday drop from yours truly, Uke Brute. This week's episode, Shut the Door, por favor. So this song, I wrote it back in, I think, June-ish. And I've been playing this the entire time, and I've been wanting to bring it out onto the playlist, wanting to publish it. Been pushing it back on the playlist, the catalog, because I just haven't been able to nail it the way I want it to sound. But in the way I play it usually is similar to the pop lock and drop sock hop. If you haven't watched that, go check it out in the description. Not in the description, it's going to be in the playlist, but it's a fun one. But it's supposed to employ this oh, shut the door, por favor. There's an attitude that I can't ignore. Oh, cut the cord, or more. Oh, get my number when you're bored. When I'm fire, time to retire. Well, that's how it should sound. Damn, it sounded way better than how it sounded when I was trying to record it last time for last week's song. Just was not able to nail it. It was just not coming together. Only a few tracks left on the playlist, and I had to come up with something. So I shimmied the strum a bit. Sorry, the clouds just look amazing at the sunset right now. And so that's how we came up with this. It's a little easier on the ears, and I think that even though there's quite a few flubs, more so than usual for a Uke Brute song for that one, I do blame the shimmy strum that I had to come up with in the last second and record with that. It still captures a lot of the same vibe, but yeah, the thumb pluck, just I think gives it such a better beat. Oh, what I need vis-a-vis your reasoning for why you wanna leave. Is you to see that I agree with your choice to wound out man. Hopefully I'm going to revisit that one post Tuesday Ukeday. I'm planning on doing some rebrutalized Ukeday, Tuesday Ukeday ditties. As in kind of like remastered, rebrutalized. Some of my ones that I don't feel like I really nailed as well as I should have. Granted, I realize there is a very low bar for these brutal jams, but some of them I feel like they could use revisiting. This C'est la vie. I think I rushed that one because I published that one. I recorded that one shortly after writing it, and I could have used. Anyway, that's a topic for a future video, perhaps. So, Shut the Door, por favor. It's actually, a love song about a person who has to, shut the door on a relationship even though they still love the person. And so throughout the song, there's little hidden I love yous mixed in through there. And it starts off with the shut the door. I'm sure any type of French person would, balk at the idea that, you're saying shut the door, zat the door. Us Americans, shut the door. That's how we say it. But it means I love you. So, essentially saying, I love you, thank you. But then, olive hue is another kind of, there's probably a term for these phrases, not homonyms, homophones. No, there's, I think, like separate words. I don't know, maybe like entire phrases might have their own separate meaning, but like olive hue, it's the same thing that says, I love you, and so it's this person having to, again, kind of like shut the door on a relationship, even though maybe they don't want to, but they're still trying to get in those last few I love yous. And it even goes into the second verse too, because the what I need, I don't know if this is Mandarin or Cantonese. I should actually play some of them. Just so the what I need is at least
我爱你
granted, I realize it's a tonal language. I don't know if it's Mandarin or Cantonese. It just says Chinese simplified on Google Translate. But it's still like that what I need. And then even going into that last line, your choice to ruin the guarantee. The guarantee being kind of a, if you want, two people say, I love you, or, you kind of build that relationship. It's that guarantee that, it's supposed to last. But sometimes even when you do love someone, you have to break it off. And that last one, this is the biggest stretch of all. Trust me, I realize it, but it's the ruin the guarantee.
Ruin the guarantee.
Ruin the guarantee.
Ruin the guarantee.
That's Welsh for I love you. Again, the biggest stretch, but it kind of works. And so that's what this song was kind of doing, just playing around with these phrases and that line. And ideally, it's supposed to have, again, like that strum. On fire, after all that's transpired, on fire, yeah, I'm the liar. Heart on fire, it's time to retire. Definitely has a much more like a bounce to it. And I think the version that was published actually kind of has a little bit more of a melancholy feel to it, and it kind of matches the feeling. Well, it's not really melancholy. I wouldn't call this melancholy. It's much worse than that. It's more, that, again, like a separation that you don't want to have to separate from. It's almost kind of forced separation. Yeah, it's something, but it works, and it still kind of plays off of it. But again, we're going to have to do some rebrutalized versions. So that's Shut the Door, Por Favor. Not really much more to say about it. It's a very short one. I couldn't really find... I had a couple more like key phrases translated, but it was kind of an issue. But yeah, that's Shut the Door, Por Favor. For the... another note for the eagle-eyed viewers of this page, because I know you're out there, you might have noticed that there was a non-Tuesday Ukeday drop on Saturday, yesterday, the longest night of the year. Now another rebrutalized version, I guess you can say. I didn't really think about it, but I was just, I revisit that song every year. I mean, several times, not always, this time of year, but I revisit that song sometimes, several times throughout the year, but I always revisit it on the 21st, which was the day that I initially wrote it. One of the earliest songs I wrote. You could probably find it somewhere in the Uke Brute catalog. It's an older one, and it is brutal. Another one of the first songs that I wrote that I actually really enjoyed and I liked. I'm like, hey, this actually sounds like it could be a song. And it was written on the longest night of the year. I can't even know how many years. I don't even know how many years. Gotta say maybe 4 years now. You probably look it up on the channel, but just wanted to say, it's fun song, nice to revisit. So if you haven't checked it out, there'll be a link in the description. There actually will be, unlike what I mentioned for the pop, lock, and drop sock hop. But yes, that is this week's Tuesday Ukeday Sunday Sidecar. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and please check back soon for the ditty from Uke Brute.